teaching you boys how to run the hardest offense in EA College Football 25. It is the oldest offense in the game, guys. It's the one that people are least familiar with, but if you love football, you know a lot about it. It's the triple option. It's an offense as old as time, guys, and in today's video, I'm going to give you guys the 7 key plays that you need to be running in order to be successful in the triple option attack. And to prove that the offense works, guys, I'm going to be taking this offense into online head-to-head gameplay. So the first play we're going to run that's going to set everything else up is the most common play in the triple option, which is the inside veer triple option. So there it is, guys. It's the first play. You go to normal. It's the first play that's going to be X. And then on defense, we're just going to say that they're going to play a cover 3 sky because that's what a lot of people play. I also shifted it underneath because it kind of gives you the 2 things that I'm looking for, right? So when you run this play, guys, as you can see, it's automatically going to the right. But one thing we notice is that there's a D end right next to the outside linebacker. If that pitch key makes you a little bit nervous because it's a little too close to the read key, guys, you can always just flip it, guys, and it's the exact same play in the triple option, especially if you're out of the flex bone normal formation. That's what I like to do. And then the next thing you got to do is you got to read that guy's feet. If he comes up the field, I just like to press R2 or A. That's the 2 things I have my hands on. I have R2 or A. And if he comes up field, I just know to go R2. If he comes down the line of scrimmage, then I hold A because then he's probably going after the fullback. We're going to try it again. We're going to flip it one more time because it's an easier read. And then we're going to go with it. And then he goes down the line, attacks the quarterback, and that's the perfect, there you go, triple option play. There you go. Now we're going to run it when it's a little too close to you, right? So, you know, that's probably the hardest read key when you're running the triple option is when, you know, you have to read the defensive end and the outside linebacker right next to him. So it's going to be boom, boom, real quick. There we keep it. Quick pitch. You see, that was boom, boom. You got to be ready for those plays, guys. Those are the hard ones. That's how you, but the only way to get better at this is to practice it because there's just no other way to get good at it. So you got to make sure you come in here, you read those feet up the field, hand it off, crashes down, keep it. The next play we are running, guys, it's also out of the same formation, and it's going to be the midline triple option. Now this one reads the inside guy. Let's say they're keying off on, you know, they're doing some sort of wrapping technique like that Sam crash. A lot of guys will loop a guy on the outside and then it's going to screw over your read. So now we're reading the 3 technique. Sometimes you can flip it, guys. If this 3 technique is a little too close and you don't like it, you can always flip it and read the outside defensive end. So if you don't want to read the 3 tech, which is that inside D tackle, I mean, that's usually the best key because it goes right up the gut. I don't mind it, but it's sometimes a little bit too quick of a read for some folks. So what you can do is you can switch it, flip it, and then now you're reading the defensive end, which is a little bit of a longer read, and it's a little bit easier for guys. So, but however, this play, it is more successful if you're going up against a 3 technique because it attacks the linebackers right away. That's kind of the whole purpose of this, but it is kind of hard. So you got to make sure you go in here and you practice especially the midline triple option. Actually, a quick little tip, guys. I like to start most plays out of the midline triple option, and here is why. You can always switch it to the inside veer triple option once you see what they're on. So you came out, you're going to do the midline. You don't like that look, so you go to the inside veer triple option, and then same thing. Boom, big yards. And then but if you do the inside veer triple option and you try to go midline, you can't really do that. So that's kind of like I like to start. If you know you're going to run the midline triple option, have that inside veer triple option as an audible, and then you should be good to go to run whatever play you want. And it's usually you're going to have the options to do both depending on the defensive look that you get, the defensive front, whatever makes you more comfortable. And if you're enjoying this video, guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel because we got plenty of more EA College Football content, playbook breakdowns, ultimate team content, and yes, a Navy triple option rebuild is coming. So hence that's why we're making this little tip. So make sure you like this video, guys, and you subscribe to the channel. But in the comments down below, guys, let me know what offensive playbook you guys are going with in EA College Football. Even if you created your own custom playbook, what playbook did you pull a lot of plays from? What's your favorite playbook currently in the game? Because once we reach 5K, guys, I am going to be doing a giveaway for an Xbox or PSN gift card to one lucky subscriber who comments on a lot of my videos. So appreciate you guys, and let's keep going. The third play we're going with, guys, is an automatic play here, and that is one of my favorite plays that I like to play, and that's the rocket toss. The rocket toss is just a staple of the triple option. It's just an automatic play that if you have a guy with wheels, he can take the edge and you get nice 5 easy yards. You know, if you're playing the triple option correctly and you're attacking the inside with the veer and the midline, then you're gonna be doing all right once it comes time to running this rocket toss. As you can see, if you have usually the players in this game, the offenses that have this have pretty quick guys that can get to the outside. This is a play that I love to run in the goal line. There's not much of a tip else here is other than you gotta be pounding them inside to then come across, and don't be afraid to, you know, attack the edge and then turn it up last minute. That's usually how a rocket is even taught when you coach in this offense. So don't be afraid to attack the edges and then turn it upfield last minute, okay? The next play is another one of my favorites, and it's the midline read ISO. Similar to the midline read, guys, this is another one that once you get it down, this is probably the best way to gash up the field. Some people think the midline is a good one to just a midline triple option to run. No, but the midline ISO, it's literally the quarterback or the fullback are taking it right up the gut. So as soon as they step up, look at the attacking of the offensive line is just different than the midline triple option. They just all straight up go upfield, and it's insane how fast you can get yards in this play. Especially if you need to get like 2 or 3, you can get nice, easy 4 or 5 yard gain in this one. The guys just go straight upfield. The center's literally sprinting up the field. This is a great play, especially if you're just trying to pound it up the middle. And, you know, maybe the midline is, I don't know. I just feel like the line is not as aggressive in the midline. But the only thing about this one is that you don't have the triple option pitch. So it's either the quarterback or the fullback's going straight up the middle and attacking for lots of yards. I know this is a play that made the Nebraska offense back in the day with like Tommy Frazier and Scott Frost really successful. But dude, it just get it, and you can see the difference in the line. It's a lot different than the triple option because they're not blocking for that pitch. So make sure you're doing that. It's insane how good this play works actually. And I just love it, especially in short yardage situations. So make sure you're saving it for those situations. And also the wear and tear system's a whole thing. So make sure you're not running it too much because it does take a toll on your fullback, on your line, on all those guys. The next play is our first pass play, guys. And it's another staple out of the flex bone offense. And that's the X Stig. As you can see, dude, we're going to run the X Stig here. And the big read key here, here's a tip, guys. If you have a guy that's press off, you know, about 5 yards, you can have that hitch, right? So that hitch is going to be a good one. So you can go take a step back. If it's not there, sometimes you'll have that guy drop into coverage there, and so the only read key there is that outside linebacker. So you see that's not there anymore, and then we just take the easy drag route. That's usually where I go, and every time it's usually the one I go to. It's my go-to. It's the drag route. It's a play when I haven't ran anything. I kind of catches them off guard too because they're not ready for it, and it kind of just, you know, it's got no motion, so they just kind of run the play and they go. Now, if you have a little bit of time in the pocket and you want to take a little bit of a shot, you can wait for that dig over the back, but usually in this offense, I don't have a lot of time because my linemen are not that very good. So throw it to the drag route real quick, and it's probably one of your better running backs who's super fast, and he's gonna cut across the field. I've scored a lot of touchdowns in this one in my rebuild that I was doing with Navy. So this is a very good pass play if you want to spice things up a little bit. You're not supposed to pass the ball a lot in this offense. So if you go out there and throw it 20 to 30 times, you're most likely not gonna win. So you got to make sure that you know what you're doing when it comes to passing the ball, and you're passing it very strategically. Again, the hitch route is there if that outside linebacker doesn't drop, but in the case in this cover 3 sky defense, obviously the outside linebacker is there, so I can't throw that. Or sometimes the pop pass is there to the running back, but again, that linebacker is dropping into that zone. But if those guys are crashing, they're blitzing or something, sometimes the pop pass is there to that wing back, running back there in that spot as well. Next is another easy one, guys, that gets me some good yards if I haven't used it in a while. Let's say I'm running an offense and all the read keys that I'm getting are just dives, and I'm not getting a lot of pitching opportunities, but I want to get the ball to our outside playmakers. I'll just run a load option. Load option is very good when you want to get the ball outside and you get blockers, and then you can turn it upfield and then get some yards to spice things up a little bit, and especially force the pitch, right? You want to force the pitch. You want to get to the outside. You want to get the ball in your playmakers' hands, and they've been stopping you to 3 to 4 yards with your playmakers. There you go. Boom, the quarterback takes it around the corner, and that's a nice and easy first down. Yeah, defense can sometimes catch on, especially online head-to-head, and they'll stop those dives. So making sure that you have these things up your sleeve are going to be very, very critical. Look at that. Boom. And then the final and 7th play, guys, that we're going to teach you that's going to be a staple for the triple option offense that I think you need to be getting familiar with is going to be the counter. This is an automatic give to the running back, and it's basically, I like to cut it upfield. So it's a fake and then it's a cut upfield. So if they're going off your read key, if they're going off the fullback and they see the fullback go left, they're gonna attack the left side, hopefully if they have a lot of users, and then next thing you know, you're gashing them up the middle for yards, countering it the other way, which is just a nice big play that you can have for your offense. That it's also an automatic give, so you know it negates the pitching aspect of the triple option that can be a little bit scary for some folks. So here we flip it, Just show you a little bit what it looks like going to the other side. Boom. Great play to run. That's the halfback counter. That's the one that after you've been going the same way with the triple option for a while. Look at that. Look at that. The guys are just beautifully blocking upfield, countering the action of the fullback where they think the play's probably flowing to, because they always flow to that side and then they pitch it off to that side. This is another thing to spice it up. Just knowing these 7 plays can be huge in just running a successful triple option. And now we're going to put them to the test in online head-to-head. And we are playing the Oregon State Beavers. Now, I'm not going to be showing you guys a lot of defensive plays, so hopefully this is not a quick one. I'm going to try to run every single one of the plays that I displayed that are key and critical to the triple option. First play we're going to run is inside veer triple option. Maybe I should have picked the midline. There, again, what did I tell you guys? If the reads get a little iffy, simply flip it. It's a lot easier when you flip it. And there it is. Big gashes. Big gashes. Went upfield, a big gash down the field. 2nd and 8. We'll run the midline ISO again, right at his user. We'll see how good of a user he has. Then it's the quarterback. Boom. Here, they're pressing me hard. And we called I think we have the perfect play call against his play, which is the rocket toss. Oof. Dude, the problem there is that we couldn't switch to a play that just had an automatic throw without the play action run. There it is, right up the seams, boy. Now we go. Now we cook. Okay, now we're gonna run X dig, because if he comes out with that prevent BS. Actually, no, we'll just run a nice little easy triple option here. There it is. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how you do it, boys. Let's go, dude. Yep, that's what I figured. So we haven't ran halfback counter yet. We're gonna try it one more. We're gonna try it here. Damn. All right, now we're gonna roll load option. So the option really tripped him up last time. We've been getting screwed by having to do some reads. So now we're just gonna force the option again. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're gonna run it the other way. See if he catches on. Here we go again. There it is. Load option, baby. And remember what I told you boys about the goal line play of the rocket toss? Let's put it to the test, eh? Let's put the rocket toss and a 2-point conversion to the test. You see, I don't like that they have an extra outside linebacker on the left side, so I'm going to flip it to the right side. And we're going to run the outside toss to that side. It's going to be right there all day. All day, boys. Exactly how we told you. Literally been running just the 7 plays that I told you, except for the exception of that 4th down play we did an all go, which every single playbook has, so. Got him, coach. And this is starting to get into rage quit territory. Then we're going to run the X dig one more time here. Again, with the goal being, we're going to hit the flat route. We're going to read the hook. The hook might get open. Well, there you have it, boys. We taught you the 7 key plays that you guys need to know when running the triple option, how to practice them, what to look for, and we even tested an online head-to-head, and we came out with the dub. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to check out the Navy rebuild, make sure you look out for that video. And remember, boys, nice guys finish first, and God bless. Peace!